Hang on. I gotta start that over because I didn't even start it on the other side. 1 second. Human error. Hi guys, welcome into the Fill Your Cup Motivational Mondays with myself, Sugar Rose, WP3 Radio, and the People's Patriot Project. We are all about one family, one mission, one fight. We are all in this fight together to be here for one another. Welcome in, guys. Thank you to the People's Patriot Project and WP3 Radio. I have something a little special for you today, y'all. My brand new song, One Family, One Mission, One Fight, was just released last night at midnight, and here it is for y'all. To the one that's tired, you don't sleep. Shell of who you used to be, looking for your missing pieces. That whiskey's gonna fade. Permanent scar. Is it an even trade? Lose the ones you love along the way. I literally wrote this song to make a difference. Don't wear a mask to hide your wound. Don't be ashamed of your story. It's okay not to be okay. You don't have to stay that way. Right now. To the one with the vice, trying to get away. The devil whispers one more time, coils you like a snake. It's always one more time. It doesn't have to be one more time. Need an ear, I got two to hear. Shoulder left to right. I'll stand with you, right by your side. One family, one mission, one fight. Need an ear, I got two to hear. Shoulder left to right. Stand with you, right by your side. I'm right by your side. I'm right by your side. One family, one mission, one fight. Don't wear a mask to hide your war. Don't be ashamed of your story. Don't wear a mask to hide your war. Don't be ashamed of your story. Yeah. Need an ear, I got two to hear. Shoulder left to right. Stand with you right by your side. We're right by your side. Need an ear, we got two to hear. Shoulder left to right. Stand with you right by your side. We're right by your side. We're right by your side. We're right by your side. One family, one mission, one fight. To the one ready to give up, you're not alone. Don't fight this battle on your own. You're still in there. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. Thank y'all. I hope you love that. That is my brand new song, One Family, One Mission, One Fight, that I literally wrote to help change the world,
to help save people's hearts, to help heal people's souls, to help say that no matter what you are going through, you are not alone. No matter what struggles you're going through, no matter what heartache, what pain, what hell, what demons you face and fight every day, you're not alone. And no matter what you're going through, you can get through it. You cannot get through it by yourself. We are meant to be here for one another. We are meant here to love. We are meant here to help each other. We are meant to be here to lift each other up, no matter what. So many people try to get through it by themselves because you want to be tough, right? Like, you don't want anyone to know that you're not okay. You don't want anyone to know that you could be, in other people's eyes, weak. You don't want to let your guard down because you're supposed to be the one that doesn't break down. You're supposed to be the tough one. You're supposed to be the one that takes everything and handles all the strength and all the pain and all the hell and all the bullshit and everything in between. You're supposed to deal with that all. And if you let somebody see that you're not as strong, then you lose a little bit of yourself. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to scream and yell and cry. It's okay to reach out and say, I can't do this by myself, because nobody can. So many people, hi guys, so many people in this world are trying to do it by themselves. You're in a war in your own head. You're dealing with demons, you're dealing with nightmares, you're dealing with this daily fight. So you put on a mask, right? Don't wear a mask to hide your war. The reason that I wrote this song, as crazy as it seems, is every single one of these lyrics hits home to me. Every single one of these lyrics that I wrote in this song, and I'm not a songwriter, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this just kind of came to me. It was something that just, thank you. This was something that just I felt led to write, you know. Um, every single one of the lyrics in there means something. To the one that's tired because you don't sleep, right? How many of you guys don't sleep? Men, women, people, how many of you don't sleep? How many of you lay in your bed and toss and turn at night? And guys, I'm looking back and forth looking like a weeble wobble because I've got you on WP3 Radio and People's Patriot Project and on TikTok. I need like two of me. I'm like, I'd be perfect if I had a clone of myself. But how many people don't sleep? Like, I'm actually asking tonight. I would love for this to be an interactive conversation. I would love to be able to ask out questions and have y'all answer tonight. I thought about doing things a little bit different because I'm not gonna lie, today was a rough day. We all have those days where it's like, oh my God, like, I don't even know how I made it through my Monday. We had a couple texts out at work today. I'm sitting there like trying to figure out how I even made it to work on time this morning because I rolled out of bed 10 minutes before I was supposed to be there. I'm not even gonna lie, I probably didn't even wear socks in my shoes today, but we won't tell you about that. Actually, I probably just told everybody, but still, like, I've had a day. I've had a day, and to be honest with you, there was a part of me today that was like, you know what? I'm struggling. I'm frustrated. My internet's not working. Shit's just not going right today. Hi, Scotty. You know, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to cancel this live tonight because my internet's not working. I can't get this to charge. I can't figure out what's going on over here. I've had a long day, you know, and I thought to myself, and I thought, you know, this is, it's important. It's important. So, you know, I'm human, right? I am not perfect by any means. Boy, am I not perfect by any means. And, you know, I just do the best that I can. And I know, hi, Stacy. And I know that, you know, we all have our downfalls at times, don't we? Yes, yes, we do. Yes, we do. And today, let me tell you what, I had no coffee. I had no coffee. Zero coffee. And I function on at least 2 cups in the morning. Hi. And so I got to work and I thought, oh my God, this is just it's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day. But it went, we got through it, right? And so now we're in the evening time. The day has wound down. I'm out of work, I'm out of my scrubs. Very nice. So I thought I'd get on and say, you know what, even because I'm having a stressful day, doesn't mean that I can't still get on and talk to y'all. It doesn't mean that I can't still get on and encourage you, because there's always somebody else that is having a worse day than I am, right? There is somebody out there that maybe needs to hear what I say tonight, or somebody out there that just needs an encouraging word. And I love the family that we're building together. So I figured we kind of go a little piece by piece. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Um, I figured we kind of go through my song piece by piece because it tells a story, right? Starting with the beginning, to the one that's tired because you don't sleep, a shell of who you used to be. So many of you don't sleep. So many of you toss and turn. Maybe some of you are afraid to sleep because of what you're going to think about. Or maybe some of you can't sleep because those demons, they're rolling around in your head and they're not going to give you the relaxation to sleep. How many of you guys struggle with sleeping? How many of you guys struggle with trying to find a peace at the end of the night when you lay your head down, when you're laying down, relaxing, trying to unwind from a long day, and next thing you know, it just comes in like a tunnel, like a hurricane, that you're stuck in this tunnel with a hurricane whipping around you, right? And you're sitting there trying to figure it out. Hold comments, everyone. Watch the screen. Hold comments? I don't know how to do that. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. But like, how many of us really, really struggle with that? And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've often wondered, I've laid in bed at times, and I have sometimes you don't go to sleep till 5 in the morning. That's a long night. That's a long, long night. I've done that where I've laid in bed and I've just let thoughts circle my mind. It's hard. It's incredibly hard. And there's ways to get through that, but it takes time, it takes practice, it takes energy, it takes dedication, it takes a reason to change. One of the things I do, and maybe it sounds crazy, but like I'll literally put on like some meditation headphones at times, and I'll listen to just sounds that help me kind of tune out what's going on in my mind, but it helps me kind of hone in to the sounds that are going on. And it actually helps. It helps kind of, excuse me, it helps kind of help me work through things sometimes. But when you're laying there after you've had on a mask all day, right? You've had on a mask all day for work, for your friends, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I am excited too, Charles. Yeah. Y'all need to go follow Charles 22 in here because he is absolutely amazing. Michael, thank you for saying that. mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And just know that you matter and you are enough. Absolutely. You know, it's sorry guys, I got a little off subject, but I get how hard things can be sometimes. And you know, that's one of the reasons that we're here, right? We're all here to band together to listen to you when you're having that rough night, when you're having that night where you're not able to sleep, or maybe you're at your worst, or maybe it's a real nightmarish night, you know. Every night trying to raise billions to support our communities, grow veteran businesses, and employ more veterans. Myself frustrating when people just don't want to listen and put the effort in for change. I understand that. I do. I do. And especially when you're trying to do good deeds like that for people to not listen. But I promise you, don't give up. Don't give up what you're doing, because what you're doing impacts more than you know, more than just the funding, more than just the attention. You never know who's listening or who's watching that needed to hear your words that night or needed to hear something you had to say. And you know, this is something that I have to say to myself as well. There's been times that I've wanted to say, I feel like nobody's listening to me. Why am I doing this? And but the thing is there's always somebody listening. There is always somebody paying attention. There is always somebody broken beyond belief more than you know that needs to hear one little positive comment that you have to say. So don't you dare give up. Everything happens for a reason, and sometimes we have to grow through the things that we're trying to do. And our plan isn't always our plan. We always have a plan, but it isn't always the way we foresaw it to be. So don't give up, because I promise you that if everything is meant to be, it's all going to fall into place. And what you're doing is good work. Absolutely. Um, hi guys. You know, and so I beg you this, that if you don't sleep, okay, and you're a shell of who you used to be, right? You're losing yourself. You're forgetting who you are. You're forgetting your why. Why? Why are you you? Why are you the person that you've been put on this earth for? Are you empty inside? Do you look in a mirror and not recognize the person looking back at you? A shell of who you used to be, looking for your missing pieces? I mean, a lot of people look in the mirror and they say, I see somebody looking back at me, but I don't know who that is. Absolutely. You absolutely grow through what you go through. 1,000%, thousand percent. And, you know, there are so many, thank you so much. Thank you. There are so many of us. And at one time, it was me looking in that mirror, not recognizing who I was anymore. And that's when I knew that it was time for a change. When I looked in the mirror and I didn't see the person looking back at me, I saw me, but I could see nothing but emptiness. I didn't know who I was anymore. Like, yeah, I knew my name and I knew, you know, things like that. Um, and I think that's one thing that for me pushed me for change. It pushed me to say, I got to find myself before I lose myself, you know, and that is where when the next line of the song said that whiskey's going to fade, a temporary fix to a permanent scar. When you think about it, when you lose yourself, you try to find ways to get away, right? You try to get to a point where you're numb, you're already feeling numb. And so you're going to find ways to stay numb. And then the people around you are numb. The people around you, you're numb to them. And there's no reaching you anymore. That wall is up. And when I said that, you know, a permanent fix, or I'm sorry, a temporary fix to a permanent scar, that's exactly what it is. It's a temporary numbness. It's a numbness that takes away your pain for a little while, but it's coming back. And every time it comes back, you have to drink again, or you have to use that vice again, whatever it might be, in order to numb that pain again, to not have those feelings anymore, to not have that purpose anymore, because you don't want to feel, you don't want to see who's in the mirror, you don't want to pay attention to the brokenness around you. So you try to get away. And what happens? I'm proud of you, Charles. That's amazing. I've been sober for 10 years and drug free for 20. And I know that I had to do that. I know that I had to, because it was bad for my PTSD. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Y'all give Charles a follow. He's amazing. And I'm telling you what, that is freaking amazing. I'm proud of you. We are all proud of you. And what you're doing now, pushing and saving and helping and encouraging others, is absolutely amazing. It's incredible. It truly is. You know, I think a lot of people, and this is one reason that I really touch on vices, right? Is that a lot of people have a vice. You know, whether it be drinking, whether it be some sort of narcotic, whether it be pills, whether it be food, whether it be sex, whether it be, you know, something you dive your mind into to get away from everything else. There's good vices and there's bad vices, right? You know, and when I say a temporary fix to a permanent scar, is it worth losing the ones you love along the way? How many people, and this is going to be probably like a heavy question here, how many people have been able to drink their life away and not lose their family, not lose who they are, not lose everything about them, their job, their family, their friends? How many people have been able to just happily drink like that without consequences? You may not necessarily lose your family, but you're going to lose. You're going to lose. In the long run, you're going to have that permanent scar that you're going to have to come back from at some point. You know, and that's one thing that, like, I really touch on is the vice. You know, like I said, there's good vices and there's bad vices. And it just, it's something that if I could scream it from the rooftops, if I could say, hey, this is not going to save you, this is not going to heal you, this is not going to make anything better in your life. It will temporarily, but after that, it's going to come back like a full force sledgehammer, and it is going to fuck up everything in your world. You know, and I did it for 22 years as a captain paramedic for the fire department. And look at you now. You found a way to stop and to take a pause, right? And to look at yourself and be able to start to heal. Hi guys, thanks for coming in. Thank you for all the love. You guys are amazing. Amazing. I can't tell you. I've never had so many people in the room. Back to work. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. You know, but if I could just, I've seen it. I've seen it so many times that, you know, people will put on a smile, they'll be happy, they'll be perfect, everything will be great, you know, and then you find this vice that people use. I've lived it. I've seen it. I've lived in it. I've watched the cycle. I've watched the pain that people go through. And if I could say one thing, I could say this, and it's, there is a way to start over. Even when you think you're at the end of your rope, even when you think you're at a point where I've been drinking for 20 years, or I've been using this narcotic for this many years, or I've been doing this for so long. There is a way out. You can heal, and you can push forward, and you can find a new way to cope. And a lot of that is actually coming out and saying, I'm not okay. It's coming out and saying, I'm ready for change, and I know I can't do this on my own. You fished all the time. That's awesome. See, fishing is a big thing. It's healthy, right? Because you fish, you eat. It's a way to release. A lot of people. Music is a big one too. Like music's a huge one. That's kind of my outlet, to be honest with you. I've lost two wives because of it. Temporary fix to a permanent scar. And that's so true, because how many people have lost their loved ones? How many people have lost everything they had going for them because they got hooked into a vice, they got hooked into a pattern, hooked into a way where they couldn't get out of because it felt good for a little bit. Hi. It felt good for a little bit, and then it wore off, and when it wore off it felt really, 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 really bad. I need to release music. Number one with me. Absolutely. If you love to sing and write, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Because you never know who it's gonna touch. But that's one thing that it is tough. It is very, very tough. Um, hang on one sec. And I'm trying to read comments on both ends here. That way I can kind of talk with everybody. But I think my internet connection is just tonight for some reason. I'm frustrated. But it's coming in a little bit. But that's the thing, is like when you get to that point where you're like, I don't like this feeling. I don't like how I'm feeling. I don't like how I'm starting to think. I'm starting to feel. I'm starting to have emotions again. I'm starting to get emotional. I'm going to start doing this again. I'm retired from the fire department and alone. You're never alone. I promise you, you're not alone. You have a family here. And, I know sometimes it feels like you're alone, especially like if you don't have people right there next to you, in the same town or same state, or anyone to talk to. But I promise you, you have a family here. You have people here that love you and care for you. And we are definitely, definitely here for you. Seriously, please know that. And please know you're welcome to be a part of our family. And anyone out there as well, if you guys are feeling alone, if you feel like you don't have anybody, if you feel like you're trying to make a change in your life, um, you know, we're here for you. We're truly here. We're here because we love you and we care about you and we want to make a difference in your life. And it doesn't happen overnight. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Love you. Um, but that's one thing, that getting back into that addiction is it's one of the hardest things. And so that's why I love recovery talk. I love that here on TikTok and things like Facebook platforms as well. Recovery talk is amazing. There are so many incredible, incredible testimonies there for people that they've drank for 30, 40 years, or they've used for 20, 30 years, whatever it might be, and they have found a way to stop, and they have found a way to push forward and stand up. Exactly, stand up. They have been able to push forward and stand up and make something of themselves, even when they felt like they didn't have any hope left. Because I promise you, your hope is never gone until the day that you are in the ground. Your hope is not gone. You are above ground today. You are a fighter, you're a warrior, and you keep going. And seriously, no matter what it is, if you're struggling with an addiction today, if you're struggling with a drinking problem or a narcotic problem or a food problem or a whatever it might be addiction wise, please know that you're not alone and we can help. We can help get you to the right places. We can connect you with the right people. And we are truly here to do that. And don't struggle silently. So if you look in the mirror tonight when you're getting ready for bed or work or whatever it might be, I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to look at yourself. And I want you to say, are you happy with where you're at? Are you happy with every day you get up and you look at yourself in the mirror? Do you recognize that person looking back at you? Because if you don't, it's time to make a change. It's time to stand up and it's time to own yourself. And I know it's one of the hardest things to do. And I know everyone says, we preach this, we preach this, we preach this, we preach, you can change your life. You can fix yourself. You can heal your heart. You can heal your soul. We preach that, right? But how do you do it? How do you do it? You can't just one day get up and be like, okay, I'm going to do this on my own. Sugar Rose, what you do is awesome. Keep it up. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Absolutely. Thank you. It's just, sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm gonna get fired. I'm like a squirrel. I'm human, y'all. don't judge me. But it was you're not alone. When you look in that mirror and you say that I don't recognize that person looking back at me anymore, or I'm ready to remember who I am. Hi, I'm ready to stand up and I'm ready to make a change in my life. I'm ready to get sober. I'm ready to find a passion in what I do again for a living. I'm ready to find a passion in my family again. I'm ready to find a passion in waking up every morning to a freaking sunrise. That is why we are here. We are here. We are here to talk to you. We are here to lift you up. We are here to be part of your family and not have you struggle by yourself. And that's the one thing that we keep saying. And everybody, like I said, it's a repetitive. We say you can heal, you can do this, you can do that, you can heal, you can find yourself, you can start over. How do you do it? Starts with a family. It does. It starts with one family. We are all in this together. One mission, save each other. And one fight, war is not fought alone. And mental health and PTSD is a war. It is. It's a war on our minds. It's a war on our hearts. It's a war in our souls. And it's a war that we don't have to fight by ourselves anymore. There are so many of us here for you guys. Like, you have no idea. You have no idea how many of us are here listening. We're here for you. We're here to listen. We're here to be that phone call in the middle of the night. We're here to say you're not alone. And we're here to say we relate with you. Hi, Steve McGraw. We're here to say we love you. We're here to say, and oh my gosh, y'all, all these people in this room right now, Jersey Devil, Steve McGraw, Charlie 22. I can't even tell you how many. Y'all need to follow them because they are your family. They are on this app every single day doing incredible motivational videos, incredible lifting up videos, saying you're not alone. We are freaking here for you. So whatever you're going through, whatever struggle, whatever pain, and if I miss some of y'all, I'm so sorry. But y'all need to follow each other because that's how we become one big family. And I'm telling you guys, we are here. We love you. We want to help you through this. We want to help you through the pain you're going through, the struggle you're going through. We want to help you get clean. We want to help you get sober. We want to help you find your purpose again. And there are so many of us coming together, y'all. You have no idea. It's becoming a huge, huge, huge train of people. The People's Patriot Project, incredible. Y'all, if you can go follow them on Facebook, WeP3 Radio, the People's Patriot Project are an amazing family as well. I do a lot of representation for them here with the show and on TikTok. And we're working to get them on TikTok here also. So you guys should definitely, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, follow the People's Patriot Project and WeP3 Radio, because they are incredible. And they are on board with everything that we are doing, everything that I am doing. They have given me a platform to speak to you, to speak to you, to speak to you, to speak to your heart, your soul, whoever needs to hear it. You know, another part of my song says, don't wear a mask to hide your war. Don't be ashamed of your story. It's okay to have a story. It's okay if you've gone through hell. It's okay if you have gone through things that you never speak about. It's okay that you have feelings of guilt because of certain situations. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. That doesn't mean you don't deserve to survive just like everybody else. It doesn't mean you don't deserve to have a life of peace and happiness in some form or fashion. It doesn't mean you don't have the right to find yourself and rewire your soul. I promise you, no matter what you've gone through. Marine vet in 2008, after last deployment, had a weapon in mouth and an angel sat beside me. Absolutely. And you know what? You never know who's being put into your life for a reason. You never know. That person you see at the gas station, that person you hear on social media, that person you see in the car, that person that comes into your work, you never know who's been put in your path for a reason. You never know. If you are somewhere and something touches your heart in a way that you didn't think was going to happen, thank you, a way that you didn't think was going to happen, that person was sent to you for a reason. That person was sent to lift you up. They were sent to say something to you, whether it's encouraging or positive or whatever it might be. There are reasons people are put in your life. There are reasons we have been put in your life, and you're watching this live right now. Hi, Sassy. Absolutely. There is a reason you're here. There's a reason that you're in this live right at this very moment. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're going through a rough time. Maybe you're going through one of the worst times of your life right now. Maybe you're going through hell, heartache, pain, guilt, recovery, trying to recover, trying to change, whatever it may be. You were sent here for a reason, because we love you and we're here for you and we're your family, and we want to help. We want to help you. But you have to reach out to us. You have to talk to us. You got to let us know when something's not okay. Hi, Howie. Oh my gosh, thank you. I just love you, Howie. Howie is an incredible, incredible man as well. He is a veteran as well, and he's here on the People's Patriot Project site, and just an incredible, incredible heart. Just been very, very positive in my life as well. Just a really, really, really great, great person. It's so nice to see you, Howie. But please know that we're here. We are. And I'm a little voice. I know that. A lot of time, I'm not gonna lie, this is the most followers I've ever had in the room at one time. So I'm very humbled by this. Like, y'all are making me cry. but it's and I appreciate the love and the likes and the gifts and the hearts. Like y'all have no idea. It's I've wanted for the longest time to make a difference in this world. That's why I'm here. I went through quite a bit of life myself, and I've been at the bottom. I've lost everything. And a lot of you have already heard my story, and I'm not going to just go through it all right now because I want tonight to be about y'all. I want it to be about, see, y'all. I go to Tennessee and now I'm like, y'all. Oh, one person can change the world if you believe. Absolutely. And if we all had that mentality that it takes one person to change the world, we're going to, well, I won't say blow this place up because that sounds bad, but we're gonna change the world. We are. And it's it's incredible. It's incredible. And please follow each other in here. You guys on here, follow each other as well. Austin! Oh, hi. You have a great heart and care for others. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. And honestly, y'all, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm just a person that I've gone through pain and I know what it feels like. And some of my pain is definitely not like others. We all have our own story. We all have our own struggles. But I've been through pain and I've seen it and I've heard it and I've been at the bottom and I've lived on couches and I've lived in homeless shelters, y'all. We're not going to talk about that right now. I've been there. I've been there. I've lost everything. I've wondered who I am. I've sat in that mirror and I've looked back at myself and I didn't recognize that person looking back at me. So I get it. And that's why I am here for all of you. I am here. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Um, and thank you. I appreciate that. Um, men of my age will say they are okay, but we are fighting demons. A lot won't understand, just easier to say we're okay because we don't want to bother other people. We deal with it and move one step at a time because it's our problem. No one else's, and we just won't bother people. So Josh, that is something that I really, really try to touch on. Men's mental health. Um, that's a huge thing for me. I was a family readiness leader for the National Guard for a long time, and I was an Army wife to a veteran for a long time as well. And so I worked a lot with our soldiers and their families, and a lot of our veterans with PTSD and trauma awareness as well. Um, and I really want to let you know that you matter, and your voice matters. You matter. Your voice matter. Your thoughts matter. Everything about you is important. Wonderful. I'm so excited. Thank you. Yes, I will get it to you soon. And that is I have a radio interview on Friday, y'all. I'm so excited. They just sent me a little thing on the show. Thank you. And y'all, Stephen F. Adams is amazing. Soundwave One Radio, In My Dreams Radio. You can follow him if you have a chance. He's got some incredible music, and did a review on me and my story and my music. So I'm very humbled to have that on Friday. But yes, men's mental health is so important. So important. And that is why I have pushed and pushed and pushed to try to be an advocate for men. I know I'm a woman. I know. And a lot of people say, oh, you're just doing it because you just you want clout, or you want numbers, or you want this or want that. That's really not true. I have lived with I was going to say something, but it wasn't going to come out right. So I'm not going to say that way. I have lived with working with a lot of veteran men. I have worked with a lot of people with PTSD and depression and anxiety and not feeling like they're enough. not feeling appreciated, not feeling valued. And if I can say one thing, it's that I wrote this song called Battle Scar. I haven't released it yet. It's actually releasing next month, but I try not to, like, I don't know, promote myself on here for whatever reason. I don't know. But um, I wrote a song called Battle Scar. It says, don't be his battle scar anymore. The midnight hour strikes his chord. Routine again once more. Puts his pants on one leg at a time. Slowly walks to the door. No goodbye. Men are taught from a young age, okay? They're taught to be tough and be strong. You're taught to suck it up and deal with it. You're taught to not argue, not complain, pay the bills, do the housework, do the yard work, do the plumbing, kill the spiders. You know, that's your job. Kill the spiders. That's never gonna change. I'm sorry. That's never gonna change. But you know, absolutely. That is one thing that the mental health rate in this world, okay, the PTSD rate and the suicide rate is higher in men than it is in women. Hi, Taco Brad. And that doesn't mean that women are any less valued than men, okay? What that means, though, is that we have a real problem in our mental health society, in our PTSD society, in our suicide awareness society. We have a problem. And this goes back to what I was teaching last week with kind of like training your triggers and training kind of what's going on. Your environment that you're in is so important. Okay. So if you're a man and you're living with your significant other, whatever that may, whoever that may be, whatever that may be, whether it's wife, girlfriend, family member, someone that you love that is value in your life, okay? If that person's not treating you with love and respect, if that person's not supporting you, helping you to get healthy, helping you to get clean, helping you to get sober, helping you to start understanding what's going on. Your environment is so important. And this day and age, I feel like it's been so freaking terrible, okay, with how I have seen, and I know I'm going into a whole men area here for a second, but I don't care. I can't tell you how many times I have seen a woman belittle a man. I can't tell you how many times I have seen a woman talk down to a man. Whether it's a comment, whether it's hitting below the belt, whether it's not appreciating the things that somebody does for you, whether it's telling someone to get over what the hell they got going on in their life, right? I have seen it so many damn times, it makes me sick to my stomach. And that's one reason that I started speaking out, because the PTSD and suicide rate in this world is higher in men. And we need to see this. Women need to see this. They need to see there is a way that you talk to people. There is a way you communicate with people. There is a way that you respect somebody else without hurting them. And my God, if I have to scream it from the rooftops for the rest of my life till my last breath, I am going to fight for this. I will always stand up for PTSD and suicide awareness. But what comes with that is men's mental health. Mental health in general. It comes with the surroundings that are in your life, the people that are around you. If you're living with someone that's just as much of an alcoholic as you are, okay? Hello from Greece. Hello. Um, if you're living with someone that's got an addiction like you do, okay? But you're trying to change. You're trying to get out of that addiction. You're trying to find a way to heal, to find yourself and push forward and move forward again in your life. And that person over here is not encouraging you in a positive way, saying, I understand you're trying to do this. Let's do this together. Or I understand you're trying to do this. So I'm going to do this over here because I know you're trying to heal. If a person in your life, whoever it is not supporting you, then you need to get out. And I know that it's one of the toughest things. I know that it's one of the things that you say, how can I get out? I have kids. How can I get out? I have nowhere to go. How can I get out? She's going to take all my money, or he's going to take all my money, or whatever. I get it. I've been there. I've been there. And it's tough. It is. I came to a point when I was back in my younger days. I was in an abusive relationship. I was in a domestic violence abuse relationship. I was verbally, physically, and mentally abused. And I stayed. And I stayed. And I stayed. And I finally got to a point where I had no choice but to get out, or he was going to kill me. Okay. And I got to the point where I said, this is it. I got to go, or I'm going to go. Right. And I wasn't ready to end my life. So I had to find a way to get help. And I didn't know what was on the other side. I didn't know if my parents would let me come back home because I was young. I didn't know if my parents would let me come back home. I didn't know if I was going to be going back to a homeless shelter. I didn't know if I was going to have a job anymore or have money. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get away. But I had to step out of my box and take that chance. With the risk of losing everything, I had to take a moment and I had to step away and I had to say, it's me or my life at this point. And that's truly what it is when you're in a relationship where you're dealing with mental mental behavior, whether it's mental, verbal, or physical abuse, woman to man to woman. It happens both ways. Women are abusive to men. Women are more abusive to men verbally than they are physically, but there are women that are physically abusive to men as well. Okay. You get to a point where you have to step out of that box and you have to say, I got to make a change. And it may hurt me and it's going to suck and it's going to be hard and I might lose everything. But what am I gaining here? I'm not finding myself. I've lost who I am. I'm going down a hole. It's going to be not long before I might not be able to turn back. So take that chance. So if you're in a situation where you're not in a healthy relationship, take that chance to walk away. Because I promise you, no matter what you go through on the other side, no matter what you go through on the other side, it's not going to be like that forever. You're not going to be screwed forever. You're not going to be jobless forever. You're not going to be financially moneyless forever unless you choose it. Right? So no matter what you go through, you can get out of it. You can find a way, and it's not going to be easy. But it doesn't mean it's not going to be worth it. It's just like that commercial. I didn't say it was going to be easy, but I did say it's going to be worth it. Right? It's going to be worth it. You know, Please, if you're a woman, please take a step back and look at the way you talk to somebody. Look at the way you relate with somebody. Is the way that you're talking to somebody else the way that you would like to be spoke to? Are you talking with love and respect? Are you talking with kindness in your heart instead of venom? Think about that. Talk with love. Alexis, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to play it here again in just a minute. But please look at the way you talk to people. And this goes for women to men and men to women. Look at the way you talk to people. Oh, that's awesome, Alexis. Thank you so much. It is because the way you talk to somebody can make or break who they are. It can change their thought and their mindset and their process of where they are in their life, just like that. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names are going to stick forever. Words are going to stick forever. Once you say something, it's on you like glue. You can say you're sorry, but those words can't be unheard. So think about what you say to people before you say it, especially people that are struggling, especially people that have PTSD or have depression or anxiety or mental health issues. Think about how you say something to somebody before you say it, and take a step back and say, would I want this being said to me? Because this is all part of the healing journey, you know, finding yourself, right? Don't wear a mask to hide your war. Don't be ashamed of your story. You have to find yourself in order to tell your story. You have to find yourself in order to start healing and moving away from a toxic situation. And that's when you move into that next step. You're able to finally find yourself and find that you want to have a change in your life. Have to do what's best for you. Absolutely. Sometimes that's true. Chris over here said you have to do what's best for you sometimes. And that's absolutely true. What's best for you mentally, what's best for you physically. It's important, and emotionally it's important. And once you're able to move forward, you've looked into the mirror, you've seen that you're ready for change. You're ready to heal. You're ready to find a new path. And then you start working on the environment that you're in. Okay? And that is something, again, you don't do by yourself. You don't have to go through this alone. So if you're in an environment where you're struggling or you can't get out or you don't know how to get the support you need because you don't have the support here, we are here for you. We're here to support you. We're here to listen. We're here to help. We're here to guide you. We're here to get you through to that next level. If that means we have to stand up and make a plan, if that means we have to stand up and say, okay, you're in a toxic situation here, but you got a healthy situation here. And we're going to start. Hello from Africa. Hello. We're going to start healthy here, because this family that we have created, one family, one mission, one fight. We are a healthy, safe place. We are a place where you can come. We're a place where you can come and talk. You can vent. You can cry. You can scream. It doesn't matter what you're going through. We are a safe place for you. So if you don't have it at home, you got it here. Please remember that. Please know that we are here. Thank you very much. Um, and that's one thing that we push so much is that we're here. Call on us. Call on us. Reach out to us. We can't reach out to everybody because we don't know what's going on. We do our best to support. We do our best to say, hey, we're here, we're listening, we got your back. But if you've got something going on and you're struggling and we don't know about it, we can't help you. If you reach out to us and say, I'm really having a hard time, I don't have a positive support system at home, I need someone to talk to, we can find that right person to talk to you. And we're not licensed therapists, okay? I'm not a licensed therapist. Good Lord, you don't want to come to me for therapy. Look at my watch. Oh yeah, my watch is a Hinderless band. Hinderless 22, y'all. You need to check him out too. Him and his team are absolutely amazing, and their story is incredible. And we're all part of this big family. Hello, do you know how to properly operate a fire extinguisher? Well, um, I believe so. Um, but I definitely, you know, I wouldn't want to be your licensed therapist. And that's why I never went to school to be a therapist, because I don't want to be sitting on a couch doing that. I'd rather relate with you. I'd rather talk to you and say, listen, let me tell you what I think. Because a therapist, okay, no, I'm not knocking therapists because some people need them. And it's very true. Some people need a therapist, some people need that support. And I'm not saying any way, shape, or form that you don't need that, because it's absolutely very 1000% true that sometimes a therapist is the best thing for you in a professional situation. But what I'm saying is that we are here to listen to you, but we're also here to relate with you. We're here to tell you our story just as much as you're here to tell us your story. It's all about being somebody. We all have a story. We all have a way to relate with you, whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, whether it's this ginormous family that we have. There is somebody in here, I promise you, that would be able to relate with what you're going through in one shape or form or another. Somebody in here in our family that would be able to say, listen, I'm going to take my time out of my day and I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to listen to what you have to say. Um, so, wow, I've been on here for an hour. So I'm going to bid y'all a fond farewell here in a moment. I love y'all. I've never had this many people in the room, and I appreciate it very much. It's very humbling to have all y'all in here. And so I'm gonna just end the show tonight with doing my song one more time. And I want you to remember, one family, we're all in this together. One mission, we are here to save each other. And one fight, war isn't fought alone. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna take myself off the screen for a minute. Okay. Why can't I hear anything? 1 second. Wait, where is this? Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. I apologize. This was supposed to be. This is the joys of. Why is this not playing? Bear with me 1 sec. Cancel. Why am I on? Somehow I got kicked off my own Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. 1 second. This will end your connection. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try restarting this little bad boy here. There we go. Okay. Maybe. All right, y'all. Again, one last time. This is a brand new song that I just wrote, One Family, One Mission, One Fight, featuring Seven Ascent, which is absolutely awesome. He played the guitar for this and did an amazing, amazing job and wrote this song to make a difference in the world. Are you serious right now? Well, okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I can't get it. I don't know what the deal is with. Anyway, let me see. Maybe it might have connected here again. Let me just see real quick. I bet you it did. One moment, please. No, not there. Well, anyway, I'll have to play it for you guys next time. If you guys want to download it, you're welcome to. You can find it on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, TikTok. I don't know, for some reason there's like a 10-second sound on TikTok at the moment, which doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm working on that little hiccup. But you guys can definitely download it if you're interested. It's One Family, One Mission, One Fight, under Sugar Rose, and there is a couple other things under there as well. Somehow I got mixed in with another artist that has Magic Armchair. That is not me, just so you know. But let me try one more time to just do it without this guy here and see if I can't figure it out. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. Okay. Well, sorry guys, I can't get it to work. But thank you guys again for tuning in this evening, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Everything that you do, remember, we are all in this together. One family, one mission, one fight. Thank you to the People's Patriot Project and WeP3 Radio for allowing me to have this platform to speak to all y'all hearts every Monday. And I just love you guys so much. Thank you to Semperfi Design. You guys do an amazing, amazing, amazing job with my website. If you guys are interested in checking out the website, it is www. One Family, One Mission, One Fight is featured on there. And it talks about the Motivational Mondays show that I do. So that's also where you can stream it and reach out if you need to make a connection. So I love all y'all, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your evening. And remember, no one fights alone. Have a great night.